Welcome to Lenni Studio. We are going to do a flip cup technique, which is an acrylic pour technique. We're going to use a 16 by 20 canvas, so that's pretty big. So we're going to use a couple different cups. We're going to use acrylic craft paint from Nicole's in brown, desert sand, flesh tone, and aqua. I'm going to use the bronze as well as the copper of the Deco Art Metallics, American Decor Metallics. And I'm going to mix my paints now with my pouring medium. Now the amount of pouring medium that I'm going to use is going to be based on the paints that I'm using. So as you can see, the flesh tone that I had shown you earlier in its bottle is rather runny. So this will not need as much of our mixing medium. As you can see, the chocolate, the dark brown is very thick, so it will need a lot more of the medium. So let me pre-mix all of these and we'll get started with our pour. You don't want. I have prepared my canvas by spraying the back of it. I always keep a spray bottle. If you spray the back of your canvas, it helps to tighten up that canvas. Should feel like a drum before you start painting on it. You don't want your canvas to dip in the middle or raise in the middle. Otherwise, you'll have a flow that you might not want. All right, see that? All right, thanks. I'm using 3 cups for my flip cup technique. I'm going to put a little bit of the bronze in the bottom of each one and then start my layers. They're just going to be random layers. Make sure there's no silicone in my bottom layer, and I do like to use just a putty knife to make sure everything is nice and even spread across. So I want to put a nice, not too thick, but a nice little layer underneath of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip each of these cups. Let it settle for a minute. Whoops, we do not want that to happen. And then I'm going to begin with this one. And I'm going to pull it up and drag. Sometimes if I don't get enough of the drag, I'll pull it like that. I like to leave it there. See the nice cells coming up already? All right, here comes the next one. Didn't get much of a drag. Let's drag it. You don't have to do the drag. Now, some people will just do the pure flip and go, but I like to do the drag. A little bit of a drag. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at them coming up. These paints are fabulous. Still coming out of the cup. All right. Wonderful. Look at the cells that I'm getting in that cup. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I like to take a torch and torch it a little bit. So as you can see, it helps some of the cells to come up through. There is silicone in my paint, so there are some beautiful cells coming up. It's interesting how the colors just keep coming up as the paint is setting. The light is making it hard to see, but it is beautiful. It has turned out very nicely. I hope you enjoyed our video today. Thank you for watching.